Hey everyone, it's Alex here. I want to start today's story with something deeply personal. A few years ago, I was terrified of speaking English. Not because I didn't know words or grammar, I knew plenty, but because every time I tried to speak, people laughed. Sometimes it wasn't even mean laughter. It was polite, awkward, or just confused. But it hurt. It made me want to stop trying altogether. I remember once, at a tech conference in Berlin, I stood in front of a group of international colleagues. I was explaining a simple software process, and suddenly I said, "I understand your issue." Everyone went silent. Then someone corrected me softly, "You mean, I understand your issue." The whole room chuckled lightly. I smiled too, pretending I was okay. But deep inside, I thought, maybe I should just stop speaking English. That night, I sat in my hotel room, replaying that sentence over and over. Understand. I understand. I realized something important. My mistake wasn't in intelligence. It was in simplicity. I was overcomplicating a language that works beautifully when kept simple. So, I made a decision that changed my learning forever. I told myself, from now on, I speak simple. I speak clearly. I speak daily. The power of the simple present tense. I started with the simple present tense, the foundation of all conversation, because every real interaction starts in the present. We say things like, I work at a company. I like coffee. I read every morning. I play football on weekends. Simple, direct, confident. I notice that fluent speakers don't try to sound fancy. They sound real. They use simple words, short sentences, and natural rhythm. At first, I forced myself to use simple present tense for everything. Even when I wanted to say complex things, I simplified them. For example, instead of saying, I have been working on this project for 2 weeks, I said, I work on this project. I start 2 weeks ago. It wasn't perfect, but it was clear, and that gave me confidence. Every morning, I practiced for just 10 minutes. I stood in front of a mirror and described my life in the simple present tense. I wake up at 6. I drink coffee. I check my phone. I go for a walk. I read English articles. At first, it sounded robotic, but slowly it became natural. I stopped worrying about grammar rules and started focusing on flow. Then, I began to shadow native speakers. Repeat what they say with a small delay. I picked short YouTube videos, podcasts, and even songs. I repeated every line in the simple present tense. For example, when the host said, I live in New York, I echoed, I live in New York. When he said, I like to travel, I repeated, I like to travel. It felt silly at first, but within a week, my rhythm changed. I stopped translating from my first language. I started thinking in English. One morning, I went to a coffee shop near my office. The barista asked, "What can I get for you?" Usually, I would freeze, but that day I smiled and said, "I'd take a cappuccino, please." She smiled back, "You mean I'll have a cappuccino?" I laughed and said, "Yes, I have a cappuccino, please." She laughed too. But this time, I didn't feel embarrassed because I realized something powerful. Mistakes are not failures. They are proof that you're learning. How simple present builds confidence. As I kept practicing, I noticed 3 big changes. My sentences were shorter, My ideas were clearer. People started understanding me immediately. I didn't have to think before every word. I could just speak. My conversations felt natural. People started focusing on what I said, not how I said it. I learned that communication is not about sounding perfect. It's about being understood. A few months later, I had to travel to Italy for a tech presentation. It was a big moment. I had to speak in front of 50 professionals. I was nervous, but this time I had one rule. Keep it simple, Alex. When I started speaking, I said, "Hello, everyone. I work in software development. I manage a team of 5. We create tools that make work easy." That's it. No fancy words, no long sentences. And guess what? Everyone understood me. They nodded, they smiled, and they asked questions. In English. Not because I was perfect, but because I was clear. Lesson for you. Speak simple, speak daily. If you ever feel people laugh at your English, remember, it's not because you're bad. It's because you're brave enough to speak. Fluent people aren't born fluent. They make small mistakes every single day and learn from them. Here's what I recommend. 1. Speak in simple present every day. Say what you do, what you like, what you feel. For example, I work in an office. I like pizza. I go to the gym. I feel happy today. 2. Practice small talk. Ask and answer simple questions. How are you? I am fine. What do you do? I teach English. Do you like music? Yes, I like soft music. 3. Record yourself, listen and notice small errors. You'll start fixing them naturally. 4. Don't translate, describe. Instead of saying, "I forget the word," say, "I don't remember it now." This is how fluent speakers think. I'll tell you a secret. The same people who once laughed at my English now invite me to speak at international events. They say, "Alex, you explain things so clearly." That's the magic of simplicity. When you stop trying to impress people, you start to connect with them. Today, when I teach or speak, I still use the simple present tense most of the time. It's powerful because it's the language of action. It tells people who you are and what you do. Let's try it right now. Repeat after me, out loud if you can. I speak English every day. I learn new words. I listen carefully. I practice with friends. I make mistakes, and that's okay. I improve every day. Now say it again, but this time, believe it. I improve every day. Because you do. I still remember that night in Berlin. I was scared, embarrassed, and silent. But now I smile when I think about it. Because that night started my real journey to fluency. I realized fluency isn't about sounding like someone else. It's about sounding like yourself, clearly, confidently, naturally. So if people ever laugh at your English, smile back, because one day they'll listen carefully when you speak, and they'll say, "Wow, your English is so natural." You'll just smile and say, "Thank you. I practice every day." Remember, my friends, simple words create strong messages. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Just speak today. Speak about what you do, what you love, what you dream. Because when you speak from your heart, your English becomes powerful. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this story, stay connected, keep practicing, and keep believing. This is Alex, signing off, reminding you that every word you say builds your fluency.